All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and chicas, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another amazing episode here on the Transitional Podcast. And I know you probably saw the title of this episode and you were like, Matt, what the hell does that even mean, yo? Like, how is eating clean the same as eating bad? Like, clean is clean, bad is bad, right? Clean is vegetables, bad is McDonald's, bad is processed foods. Now, I'm going to break down nutrition here in probably the most simple way possible, all because nutrition is one of the biggest concepts of changing your physique into getting into a healthier lifestyle, into getting more fit, getting into, whatever confidence level for your body figure that makes you happy. It's one of the hardest things to do. Why is it that we have to break all these crazy habits in our nutrition lifestyle with food? We are emotionally attached to food. That is a thing that we do when we socialize with friends. Food is always going to be there. It's always going to be something that can help you. It's always going to be a type of medicine, a type of emotional release. It's always going to be some sort of food is always going to be there for the rest of your life, always and forever. So you need to understand it so that it doesn't control you, but you control it. So now let's get down to the title of this episode. Why is it the same eating clean as it is eating bad? Now, your body is part of one of the most incredible things ever created in this entire world. The human body is truly outstanding from when it's created into when your parents gave birth to you to the growth stage of, baby, infant, toddler, teenager, all the amazing things your body goes through. Not only that, but all the things that your body does without you having to tell it to do so, as in beating your own heart, pushing blood through your veins, bringing in oxygen, right? Digesting food and having that food go down your throat into your stomach, be digested, absorbed, distributed throughout the rest of your body. Whenever you are lifting weights and you're training, the muscle contraction, the breakdown, the repair phase, all these things your body does for you just so you can wake up the next day and live a life. Even if it's in pain because you have some sort of imbalance or whatever the case may be, your body's trying so hard for you just to live another day, for you to be able to breathe the air that is probably super polluted nowadays, but to do those things, to eat these foods that are genetically mutated, that are highly processed, that have just a bunch of shit in it, and you are eating it because it tastes good, because it's the easiest outcome, because it's the easiest thing and the cheapest thing as well, right? So whenever you're doing that and you're putting this stuff inside your body has no other choice than to do what it can do with what you gave it, because you are the one that's in control. You're the one that's putting this food inside your body. You're the one that's doing these things to yourself. You are the one that is giving your body the minimal to probably nothing that it needs for it to be at its best performance. Okay, now you're blaming work because you're tired. Now you're blaming stress because you have tension here and there, because you're just overexhausted and all those other things. When in reality, you're just not giving your body what it needs. You're masking it with painkillers, or you're masking it with caffeine, or you're masking it with just feeding the body. Just give it something, give it some, a granola bar, or give it this over here, when you're not giving your body nourishable meals throughout the day. Break it down to 3 simple meals. So how the hell is it eating clean the same as eating bad? If your life, if your body, if your days, okay, if your days are consisted of a lot of high processed foods, and let's say you're waking up in the morning, you're not eating breakfast, you're not eating lunch because you're just not hungry for some odd reason, and then at 1 o'clock you decide to eat a bunch of crap food, and then you're snacking from about 1:30 to dinner time, and then dinner time is also another crap meal. And now that is your life, and that's what you do. Okay, and it might not be your fault. You might not understand nutrition. You might not understand how important it is to give your body what it needs for you to be able to perform, just to be a healthy human being in life. And if you don't understand that, that's fine. But go do your research. Go find something. If you're feeling like crap, don't just rely on a medical professional. Yes, they are there for a specific reason, but you are also here for a specific reason. And your phone has this beautiful thing called the internet, where you can research and do your own research on what the hell is a protein? What is a carbohydrate? What is a fatty acid? What are vitamins and minerals? Where can I find them? And then put that inside your meals. But if that is what your days consisted of, you have trained your body into feeding and fueling off a caloric, like a crazy caloric deficit. And not a deficit as in like you are burning more calories in your intaking, but you have told your body to adapt to a 1,200 caloric intake or less, because most of the time people are extremely under eating. So now you're telling your metabolism to adapt to this incredible number that is not healthy whatsoever. And not only that, but you're giving your body not one damn vitamin, not one damn mineral, barely any protein, just a bunch of heavy sugars, carbohydrates, no good fatty acids. So you're giving your body this. Now, when you give your body this, what does it have to do? Like, what can it do? It has to just work with what you're giving it. It has to work with all the crap that you're feeding your body with. So it's going to store extra energy because that is what your body needs. It needs energy to be alive. It needs energy to beat the heart. It needs energy to do all these things. But then things begin to get hurt because of it. Your blood pressure goes up. Your cholesterol goes up. You become diabetic. All these other things start happening. Okay. Then you begin to become overweight, obese, and then now your body's all out of whack. All because you trained your body into eating a caloric intake that is super low. Not you've trained your body to live off no vitamins or minerals. You've probably also trained your body to not survive on water. You're probably drinking a lot of sugary drinks, a lot of other things, energy drinks, packing your body with everything else aside from water. And and sometimes it's something that we don't understand as well. Sometimes we think a liquid is a liquid and liquid is what hydrates us. No, water hydrates you along with electrolytes, the compounds, your sodium and all those other things that break down or connect into making a electrolyte. Those things are what absorb water inside of your body. So these things are needed every single day inside your nutritional lifestyle for you to be healthy, for you to hydrate your body, for you to nourish your body and give your body what it truly needs every single day to be the greatest, to be the best performance it could possibly be. So whenever you look at food, take away eating healthy, take away eating bad, take away all that crap, right? Food is food. Food is fuel. Food is something that your body needs and needs every single day just to perform. And then you want to add weight loss, you want to add muscle growth, you want to add all these other things. You're maybe an athlete, maybe you're pregnant. Being pregnant is like being the ultimate athlete because you're going to have to build this child inside of your body, and your body needs food. It needs nourishment in order to keep you healthy. And even if you are training still when you're pregnant, then your body needs to account for that. And on top of that, all the other things that it needs to just create this amazing human being inside of you, right? But whenever you take away healthy and this and that and this and that, food is going to be food and you're going to eat because you're hungry. If you have a specific goal and you understand what food is, you understand what your macros are, you understand what the hell a calorie is, you understand where your vitamins and minerals are, you're going to eat the way that you're supposed to eat. But that's all food is. Now, if you take away good and bad, and I just put a bunch of stuff on a table for you, and you don't know what healthy is, you don't know what crap is, but you understand what macros, calories, minerals, and vitamins are, you're going to be able to pick out the foods that are naturally great for your body. Naturally great for your body. Because when it comes down to a number game, your body's always going to take in the best thing. Now, whenever you have trained your body into understanding what crap food is and how to survive on crap food, that is feeding your body an unnatural substance that your body cannot rely on. Your body doesn't understand this, but it has to do what it can because that's all you're giving it. So you've trained your body. You have trained people always tell me, yo, it's so hard to eat clean. Check it out. Look at this. You have trained your body to push so far away from its natural being. You have trained it to get to that point of state of being of where it has to rely on nothing really. Because you're giving it nothing. You're just giving it what satisfies your tongue, what satisfies this craving inside of you, what satisfies, just I want to have a burger. I want to have McDonald's because McDonald's is freaking amazing and it tastes so good, or whatever the case may be, whatever you enjoy from these processed foods. You've trained your body to understand how to survive off food that your body does not need, that your body does not understand. That is a lot harder than getting your body to the line, that straight line of natural health, that natural state of being where your body understands the vegetables you're giving it, because that's what we've started with. That's the things that we have started with since day one. We've started with the things that grow from the earth before they became genetically mutated, before all this processed crap started coming in, right? We relied on vegetables. We relied on fruits. We relied on animals, right? We relied on meat to give us the protein that we needed. We relied on these specific things to just be fed and to be fueled. And whenever you start to add in training, you start to add in weight loss, cardio, your body is getting in so much more damage having to perform on that with not being fed the correct way. Always dial into how you're eating first. If eating clean is like eating bad, because you're always going to have to train yourself to do either or. You're always going to have to train your body in understanding what food is. You're going to have to understand what your goals are, understand what a protein does for your goals, a carb does for your goals, how to move these things up and down. Where in time do I move it up and down? Where fatty acids come into play? Why are they so important? All these different things. Eating clean is the same thing as eating bad, because food is food at the end of the day. We need to stop making it so complex. That's all it is. It's all just numbers. Some foods are processed at a higher caliber than other foods are. Yes, even our simple vegetables, even the organic crap is processed. But it's a better choice to choose something that might be processed once or twice than being processed 10 to 15 times, bleached, dried out, bleached again, and then preserved, and then bleached again. All these crazy things. And then you look at the product box and you're reading the ingredients. Blows my mind, y'all. You're reading the ingredients, and the first word you can't even pronounce. Sometimes even the first word is like something like stupid, like sugar. Like, okay, well, yeah, I know it's sugar, yo. Like, I know there's high fructose corn syrup in this thing. I know these things, but then you start reading these other words that's like, huge words. And it's like, if you don't understand what that is, you don't understand what the hell. And you look it up. I dare you to look it up, ladies and gentlemen. I dare you to go to the chip aisle and check out the bag, the back, the ingredients, and pick a word that you do not understand and look that shit up. Once you look it up, you're going to see that it's going to say something crazy, and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I put that in my body. And then look where that ingredient, look where else it is in. Sometimes it can even be in cleaning products. So incredible on the things that we don't understand about food, but we decide to put inside of our body because Doritos makes it and it tastes good. And it's something that we want to have. And I'm not saying you can't have these things in your day-to-day life. It's okay to have these things. Of course, I'm always about balance. But whenever you are trying to jump into a healthy lifestyle, transform your body and health, start to eat better, start to eat clean, healthier, start to give your body nourishable things, and you say it's hard, all I want to do is just sit down and have donuts and cookies. All I want to do is just give up. I can't have this meal again. I've had it since Monday. It's freaking Tuesday. I can't have this meal anymore. Like, I'm tired of eating like this. Check it out. Your body has been begging you to eat that way for as long as you've been eating like shit. Your body has been begging you to eat in the most healthy place that you could possibly be for a long time, but you decide to deny it throughout the days, months, and years. Give your body back, right? Give your body what it needs every now and then, and it's gonna repay you or reward you with the things that you enjoy. If you've been crushing your nutrition lifestyle, and you've been eating right, you've been giving your body vitamins, minerals, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and your body feels happy, you feel great, you're seeing results. It's okay to have a cookie at night. It's okay to have ice cream. It's okay to have a cookie at night every day of the week. It's okay, because 80% of your day is filled with high nourishable foods that are there to energize and fuel and keep the body healthy, keep your mind healthy, keep your performance nice and strong, your results going. It's there to keep you great. And that's what you're doing. And that's what you're doing right. So if you are eating bad and you want to transform into following a meal plan, and you think that this meal plan is hard, it is not hard. And it gets exhausting hearing these things, because I know this can be difficult. Training, nutrition, eating right, doing all these things, let go of, bad lifestyle habits. Do that shit is hard. Creating new habits is difficult. And it's okay. I understand. I've had to break tons of different habits, especially when it comes down to food. Especially when it comes down to training. Like, just because we post photos and videos all the time, like, that's just a little glimpse of a day in life of people that you think do this 24/7. Yes, I love it. Yes, I talk passionately about it. Yes, I believe in it. And yes, I always practice what I preach. But there are days where this shit gets hard. I want to stop. I want to quit. I want to just eat a meal. I just want to have this and that. I want to go off my nutrition lifestyle for like a week. I just want to not train this morning. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like, these things happen because we're all human. It's normal. It's okay. All right. Give your body what it needs. When it comes down to eating food, it is not as difficult as you make it seem. It's not as difficult as Google makes it seem. It's not as difficult as this hardcore freaking shredded ass coach makes it seem, right? If you just want to be nice, healthy, happy, you're going to find just how simple it is just to get healthy foods that you know are healthy and give your body some time. Train your body to understand that this is where it needs to be and it's been wanting to be there for the longest time, but you've trained it to understand how to survive off processed foods, how to survive off a super low caloric intake, how to survive off these simple things. You've told and taught and trained your body how to be disciplined enough to just survive off that. It is going to be hard to get back to the center where your body wants to be, where it was designed to be. It's going to be difficult because you're going to have to break mental roadblocks. You're going to have to break mindset setbacks. You're going to have to break all these bad lifestyle habits that you currently have, but it's not impossible. All you got to do is just keep showing up and keep feeding the body what it wants. And you're going to see that it's going to start to feel different. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel like, wow, I don't have to rely on caffeine no more. Well, not no more. I still drink coffee, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't have to rely off 6 cups a day. I now only drink two, all because I just simply brought in vegetables for my dinner. Like, you don't have to start eating like a rabbit all day. Bring in vegetables in your dinner and watch how your life changes. Watch how your body's like, yes, yeah, thank you. That's what I've been asking for. Now I can give back to your blood. Now I can give back to your freaking insulin. Now I can give back to your cholesterol. I can give back to your heart. I can give back to these things because finally you have given me what I need to give your body what it needs for you to live a nice, happy, confident lifestyle that's going to best serve you and others around you, as in your family, friends, be there for your kids and all that stuff. Think about nutrition like that, ladies and gentlemen, and you will see just how easy it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. If I taught you something, if I moved you somehow, if I brought some value to your life today, please, all I ask you is simply share this episode out to your best friend, your gym buddy, your mom, dad, cousin, uncle, someone. The more people who get to listen into these episodes, y'all, the more lives we can all change together. And that's all we're trying to do is inspire people to believe in themselves. And when it comes down to nutrition, it's a very hard concept to understand, but it's probably one of the most simple things to understand. It is truly. Okay, it's just breaking lifestyle habits. It's just breaking simple things, cravings, and all these other things. A lot of mental work goes into nutrition, but it doesn't have to be like that. Open up your mind, dial into your perspective, understand that food is fuel, food is healthy, food is supposed to give you what you need for your body to give life what it needs. And that's you looking in the mirror and being happy with how you look, performing, going hanging out with your kids, playing soccer with your kids, playing football with your kids, playing tennis with your kids, doing something with your kids, running with your kids, running up the stairs, running in circles, playing with all the kids, just doing a bunch of active stuff and having your body be there to perform, all because you took time out of your day to listen to this episode or do some education, some research on yourself on food, nutrition, protein, carbs, fats, and now you understand what these things are, and now you're here to perform in life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is powerful, and I highly recommend you go do it. I highly recommend you go do some research. I highly recommend you just understand what a protein, carb, and fat is, and just watch how your life can change. Everyone, you know how we do it over here. I'm your host, Coach Matt. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as usual, y'all, get out there, train hard, and live strong. Coach Matt, I'm out.